Hi everyone, welcome back to Alina's Fashion. Today we are going to be showing you how to sew a lab coat for career day. We've done a video before.
Y'en a marre de vos tripes, qu'on fasse du nettoyage, que ce soit vite, propre, pas de petites frappes, mais juste un bon rap, qu'on les attrape, les chope, comme il faut du capte. Dans l'oreille, toi qui m'attendis, que ce que je prends dit me paiera pas en prendre. Y'en a marre de vos tripes, qu'on fasse du nettoyage, que ce soit vite, propre, pas de petites frappes, mais juste un bon rap, qu'on les attrape, les chope, comme il faut du capte. Dans l'oreille, toi qui m'attendis, que ce que je prends dit me paiera pas en prendre.
Just search for this video and you get the pattern. Okay, so now we're going to be sewing this part down here, the back bodies. We're going to be sewing it like this. So after sewing, you just leave an opening at the hem, close to the hem. We're going to be turning it from here. So next, you are going to open up and iron with your gum stay. So this is the front pattern. Also, we have folded it like this and we're going to be sewing it down like so. After sewing this side, you just notch it. Okay, this is the neckline, the front neckline. You notch it, okay, and then you turn it over, turn it into the wrong side like this, and then you give it a good press. Then you sew it down neatly down to the hem, okay, so that it will be neat. I'm going to show you how to gently sew it. Okay, so this is how to sew it. Sew it gently like this, turn it over, and then you sew it down again to the hem. So for the pocket, you come a little bit from the waistline, okay, so you come down from the waistline. So this is the pocket. So we are going to be marking from the shoulder to this point to place our pocket, okay, that's on a few inches underneath your waistline. So from the shoulder to the pocket I have 17 inches, okay, so this is the 17 inches. Then we are going to be attaching it 3 inches from the center front, okay. So here is the 3 inches mark from this part, okay. So you position it very well and sew it like this. You leave this side open, okay, just sew it like this. This open side I've sewn and I've used gum stay on it and I've sewn it like this. So this is how you do it. You place it like this. I've done for all the pockets, you know, for the lab coat. So you just position it, pin it down, and then you sew it gently from the shoulder to this part. So this is the breast pocket. You put it at the left side, while this one will have only just one pocket. The left breast pocket will have this 7 inches from the shoulder, okay, and 5 inches from the center front. You place it like this, pin it down and sew it, leaving this side open. So this is how we gently sew it like this. This part will be open, this side where you can put your pen, okay, the breast pocket is for your pen or your money, whatever. So this is how to sew it gently. You leave this side open. You do same for the main pockets. Okay, so you get something like this. Wonderfully done, so beautiful. Hooray! Celebrate ourselves for coming thus far. Ooh, that was fun. So you place the back bodies like this, and then you check the waist that we marked previously. You put the belt. Okay, so this is the belt. I've sewn the belt like this. I'm going to be turning it over. Okay, just put your pin and then you push it like this. You turn it over and then you give it a good press. Then you're done with the belt. You start attaching it to the back bodies. If you've not subscribed to Alina's Fashion, please do so. Leave your comment, like and share. So here it is. I'm going to be pressing it with a hot iron to make sure that is well ironed. Okay. So after pressing, we're going to fix it at that waist part that we notched, the waist part. Okay. this part that we notched from our pattern, okay, the cutting. Okay, so I'm pinning it down like so. Then I'll take it to the sewing machine and sew it like this. So this is how it is. So here we go. So beautiful. We are sewing the shoulders now. And we'll cut out this part. So this is how it's going to be. So for the collar, I'm going to be sewing this part and sewing this part like this. Then I'll flip it over. I'll flip it over and get something like this after pressing. So now I'm going to be folding in this part. After pinning it down, I'm going to sew it. So this is it, I've sewn it. So this other part, I'm going to mark the center point and place it at the center point of the back bodice. Also this folded part that we iron. I'm placing the center point of the collar to the center point of the back bodice. This is it. Then I'm going to pin it down to that notched point at the collar, the front side. If you've not watched the first video on how we cut this, please go and watch it so that you will get the juice. How we cut this, okay, what we notched, okay, and so we are going to be stopping the collar where we notched this these particular notches, okay. So then we'll fold it with these parts. We'll sew it. I've pinned it down, sewn it like this. So I'm going to be closing it like this and sew it on top of the stitch. So we get something like this after sewing. So this is how beautiful it is. You give it a good press and then you attach the sleeve. So I'll be attaching the sleeve now. Just open it up like this. Then you place the sleeve right side to right side. Get the center of the sleeve like this side, place it to the center of the shoulder and pin it down. Okay, you pin it all the way down. So this is Alina's fashion, pinning down the sleeve to the front and back bodies. You sew it gently. After sewing it gently, you take the wrist area, you measure around your wrist, divide it by 2 plus 0.5 inch. Trim this every trimmable. Then you sew the wrist area. Okay, so this is me attaching it right side to right side. Okay, so the wrist area, then you attach it and then hem the garment. So this is the hem. You just fold it like this. You can actually fold it like this, leaving this part, okay, so that you can just sew both sides and open it and sew it again. Or you can use another pattern whereby you just sew it all the way down and then you bend it and then hem your garment, and that will be all after sewing the sides. Okay, so this is one pattern. This is how you do it. Okay, you pin it like this, you sew this part, okay, sew all these parts and then you open it and then you top stitch it like this on top so that the hem will be looking neat. Or you can just sew it all the way down without opening and bend it like this, bend it twice like this. Beautiful lab coat for your career day. Thank you for watching Alina's fashion. Please do subscribe if you're yet to. Thank you.